Welcome to Cooking with Dragons. My name is Rook. Today we are making another video. This is kind of going to be a bit of a process. I kind of got to start a little bit early because I'm making pretzel pizza. It's going to be a honey pretzel pizza. So I started with a cup and a half of water, a packet of dry yeast, one of these, then a little bit of salt, and I actually put a little bit of honey in there, just instead of sugar. You can go with sugar if you like. And now that this is all mixed together, now you just let it rest for about an hour till it doubles in size, and then you can roll it out, and then it's going to be a pizza. But if you did want to make a pizza out of it, you could just turn it into regular pretzels. And I am back. The dough rise nicely, and usually with pretzels, baking soda bath, but there's no way that's going to fit into a pan bigger than that, so I just have a thing waiting there. I'm just going to brush it on there, and then I'm going to pop it in the oven at 425. I'll give the Celsius measurements to that later. And then I'm going to cook that for about 15 or 14 minutes. Well, actually, or however long then I'm going to throw that into the oven, and then once that's good, I'm going to put some toppings on it, and then that should be good. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. Alrighty. Now it's time to assemble the pizza. I gave it a quick bake real quick. I'm going to finish baking it after I put the toppings on it. And well, interesting thing about this pizza is that it's kind of an homage to a place I used to go to in Florida, in Sarasota. It's called Honey Crust. That was the idea of incorporating honey into the dough and making a sort of pretzel crust. Doesn't look anything like a pretzel, but you know, we'll get there. Alrighty, so we're gonna have Asiago cheese, as well as Parmesan, provolone, and fontina, and some cheddar, and some pepperoni, and a little bit of spinach. Yeah, that's an interesting thing that they put on the pizza there with spinach, and it wasn't too bad. And then I'm just going to brush the edges with a little bit of honey, and then a little bit of flake salt. Put it back in the oven for another 10 minutes, and it should be good to go. Alrighty, so here is that pizza. Yeah. Ah, man. I wish having my dragon form I could just grab it with my claws, but I'm not dragon anymore. I'm a human, so. So here is what we have with my fingers over it, but yeah. We have a honey crust pizza with a little bit of spinach, some pepperoni, some cheddar cheese, as well as Asiago, fontina, Parmesan, and provolone. And I don't really have enough milk to make it, so, you know. Ready, it should be good. Thermometer, just to make sure. Oh yeah, we're good to go. Alrighty, so now we're just going to let it cool for a second. Let it crisp up nicely on the bottom there. And then we'll slice it up. Alrighty. Got a couple slices. Alrighty. Should be good. Now let's take it to the table. Alrighty. So now we got our pizza. Here's what we have. It's a little bit overcooked, but it works. And no flopping there. Let's try it out. Might be slightly overcooked, but better than undercooked though. Not too bad. This is actually my first time making a pizza like this, so And yeah, let's try the crust part. Get that nice sweet honey, salty flavor at the crust of the pizza. Works out pretty good though. You get that nice spinach flavor, spinach in there too a little bit. Well, a lot, but you know. Yeah, nice and cheesy. Nice greens on there. You can make this pizza however you want. Like I said, I was just making this because there was a pizza place down in Florida that I used to go to when I was younger, and it was called Honey Crust. And a friend asked me to make it, so I did. A little bit of tribute to that. Yeah, I don't think they use that much spinach, and I think they use like an Alfredo sauce. But I'm not. It's been a long time since I've been there. I don't even know if it's still there, but if it is, that's cool. But you know. All right, honey pretzel pizza with spinach, pepperoni, and good stuff. Check it out. Thank you for watching. My name is Rourke with Cooking with Dragons. We are exploring the world of food. See you next time and keep on feeding the fire.